Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 15 and as you can see behind me these villagers are still trying to breed up. You can see the hearts there just as we started, and I'm happy to report we have got chickens over here. We don't have as many as we did over there. Those chickens are still over there, but we've been bringing eggs over and trading for iron. We're going to start stockpiling iron every chance we get. And we went ahead and took some of the eggs, just built a quick little chicken farm. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, just to get the chickens in here. Once these bad boys start growing up, we'll start getting eggs in here. We will probably breed them up once with some seed, just to double the amount that we have in there. Not double, but, well, maybe double. I don't know if there's mob cramming on Bedrock. I don't think there is. So it shouldn't be a problem to overload them in there and just get all kinds of eggs. But we're going to leave these chickens over here just so we can make the cakes for the diamonds. So we're going to actually at some point set up a little farm. Once we get our melons moved, I don't want to move the melons right now. I've got a lot to do over here, but I really want to get redstone built up so I can put in pistons, because I want to line pistons up down through there. So all you got to do is come over here, hit a button, it activates all the pistons, it pushes the melons up, breaks them, and then you just run down through there and pick them up and they grow back. Instead of axing them all the time. This gets tiring. This gets very, very tiring. I guess if we had a efficiency 4 or 5 axe with a beacon over here, we could just go boom, 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 boom. And if we had silk touch on it, we wouldn't have to convert them back to melons. Maybe down the road we can do that, but we'll see. Also wanted to show you how many villagers we have in here. I don't think I've actually shown how many villagers that we have since they bred up to the point where they stopped. As you can see, there's a lot of them, and for some reason all the wheat's been harvested and not replanted. So I noticed that. I wanted to grab some seeds, throw in some seeds, and I wonder if the farmers will start replanting. There has been some jumping going on in there. I've seen some dirt farmland that had been reset, so I want to fix that if I can. The problem is getting in here and then getting back out without letting villagers just run all over the place, because I have not built our little buffer zone yet. I may have to go around to the other side and do it. I don't think I've got enough room to do it here now with the new fishing spot. But I want to see if I can throw some seeds in and get these guys to replant. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. So he's used all of his seeds and all of his wheat up replanting, and he didn't have any to replant, so that's good. So let's do it the easy way. And we did have carrots in here, I think, at one point. So he's replanting the wheat now. We will definitely start working on that back there. I've currently got the smelter fueled up. I've got cobble in there smelting up for stone. But there's a process that we're going to have to go through. Anything in there? No. Let's turn this off and stop it. Wow, we're fueled up. And I thought there was some cobble in here. Maybe it was just the netherrack that we had. But here's the process that I want to work through. I've got several projects I want to do that involve redstone. To get redstone, I need to get the villagers traded with. To get the villagers traded with, I need to kind of get them separated out into their trading pods. But in order to get started trading off with the clerics, to open up the redstone trades, I need rotten flesh. To get rotten flesh, we need zombies. To get zombies, we need some way for mobs to spawn. So what I'm actually going to do is this area right here, I'm going to build a mob grinder over this area. Just the old school, go up 4 or 5 levels, build dark spaces for them to spawn, and then water push them off. I don't know how it's going to work. I do need a little bit of redstone, so we're going to have to figure out how to get some rotten flesh in the meantime. I think these drowned are going to be our best bet, so we're going to work on killing these guys when they pop out of the water at night. And he didn't give us any rotten flesh. He's going to give us some rotten flesh. There's some rotten flesh. There's another guy. There's some rotten flesh. And we do have some built up. So we're going to use that to keep the clerics unlocked so we can trade with them. We'll work out getting some redstone for that mob grinder. But I'm going to have to get materials up for that. I don't want to use expensive materials. Probably just use cobble for now. For the spawn pads, maybe bricks for the outside. we're going to get started on that. I think that's where we need to start to be able to get enough rotten flesh to trade with the villagers. Of course, with the farmers and the librarians, we just need sugarcane and wheat to trade with them to get emeralds, and we could get the redstone then. But the trades are going to lock up, and we have to have some way to unlock it. And I want to say eventually you have to trade the rotten flesh with the clerics. I could be wrong about that. You could just trade for lapis and redstone, go back and forth, and maybe glowstone and stuff, and it will keep unlocking him, but I'm not real sure. So I really want to get that mob grinder done, not just for that, but to get some XP. Maybe we can get an enchantment table going and get some of these tools that we've got enchanted so we don't keep breaking them until we can get the villagers traded up with enough to start getting good tools out of them. It'd be nice to have some mending books. We still got this zombie villager in here. So gonna grind for a little materials for a while. I may work simultaneously on the mob grinder. That doesn't take too long to build. It's a very simple build. I'll cut back, show you kind of what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys have seen many tutorials on mob grinders. This will be nothing new. By no means will this be an original design by me. At this point, I couldn't even tell you who was the first Minecrafter out there that I watched the video on to make this style of mob grinder. I just remember how to make it. I've made, I don't know, I've probably made 12 of these now in different people's worlds and different realms, and they used to work great. Then a couple updates ago, like I said, they got to where they just weren't spawning anything. But since this doesn't have bedrock or anything, I'm thinking it may spawn a little better than we think. So I'll get on that and I'll be back. Don't go away. I may even want to do a little time lapse on this. So let's try that and see how it goes. Okay, so we have the main structure of the mob grinder up. We've got a visitor up there. I forgot to light up that little ledge going around. That little ledge is what we'll use to run our redstone around. And I only went up 3 pads high. I'm going to start out with 3 pads. This thing is expandable. I can always go back and put more on the top. But for now, we were getting a decent amount of spawns, and we don't need a full-on XP grinder and, you know, hundreds and thousands of items an hour. We just need to get some rotten flesh is pretty much all we're after right now. But these 3 pads, they will spawn on them, and then there will be a dispenser against the wall at each pad on all 4 sides, and it will activate on a timer. The water will come out, push the mobs off of the spawn pads down into here where we'll have a kill chamber. We could set it up either where they just fall and die and we get the drops, or they fall to a one-hit kill and then we kill them and get XP also. But again, we don't really want an XP grinder for now. We just want the drops, we want the rotten flesh. So I'm probably just going to set it up now where you can just AFK, the mob spawn drop, and you get the drops. And while I was waiting on some cobble to smelt up earlier, I went ahead and started laying out the villager trading area. Everywhere you see a piece of glowstone is where we're going to put a villager. And then we'll fix up the room around it. We'll have a 3, maybe 4 wide hallway here, and we'll put another ring on the inside. So we'll have a U shape coming around and going back up. And we'll have villagers in each one of the pods. We'll get started trading up with those guys. Hopefully get some good trades, some decent books, some decent tools. So we're going to go ahead and work on getting the redstone up. But the first thing I'm going to do is finish putting up at least the areas where you see glowstone behind me to get villagers out. I want to try to pull out some clerics and some librarians so I can go ahead and get started trading up and get that redstone, because we do need our redstone to get that finished. So we're going to do that, and we will be back. Don't go away. I was moving the villagers, and I noticed that for some reason they're still breeding because there's babies running around everywhere. But is this always been a thing, or is this just for this map? I don't remember being able to see what babies are or trade with baby villagers, but I mean, you can clearly see this guy is not grown up yet. And when I left trigger on him, and I did it by accident, I was trying to close this gate and he was jumping around here. But apparently you can trade with the baby villagers, which is not a thing. So I'm kind of confused. You can see I've got baby villagers running all over the place. I thought the villagers had bred up to where we were at, but apparently it's out of control now. And all I've been doing is opening up this gate, letting some villagers run through, closing it off, and then weeding out the ones that I don't want to get the librarians and the clerics. And so once they're all the way down, close the gate off. I forgot to... Oh, my bad. I got distracted by the baby villager trading, and I forgot to close off the walkway, and now they've all escaped. So that was a big derpy derp. I was worried about those creepers, and I wasn't really watching what I was doing, and I didn't see my health was so low, and I died because I'm really stupid, and I'm about to die again. Oh man, are you kidding me right now? We're gonna have to make the wall bigger. Oh, I was not thinking about what I was doing. Oh, jeez Louise. Stupid baby villagers. Everything's got me distracted. Look at that. I'm gonna die again. Run. Ah! Stupid. There's 2 deaths right in a row. It's the skeleton all over again. It's the skeleton all over again. Why am I not wearing armor? That's the question. Why am I not wearing armor? Why have I not been wearing armor for like the last 2 episodes? What am I doing? Where is my armor anyway? Do I have any armor? I didn't make any more armor, did I? Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Diamonds are pretty much free on this thing. Why? Why? Well, there's death number 7 and 8. And boy, these guys are out for blood here, I tell you what. See how much better it is with armor? See how much easier it is to not die with armor on? I don't even know what to say. I'm not even sure there's anything that can be said other than stupid. That's what, just completely unnecessary. Just well, back to what I was doing, I guess. Oh, wait. Yeah, we have to do something, don't we? I'll be right back. I guess since we've got to make the wall bigger, we might as well start a permanent wall, a death tracker wall. So we're going to move these 6 torches. Ghast, skeleton, starved to death. I don't remember, and I don't remember. How do I not remember how the 5th and 6th death occurred? So we're going to transfer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then drowned and drowned. I'll go back and see where the number 5 and 6 was, and I may even go as far as to make a bigger wall and put a sign underneath each one. But for now, unfortunately, the death counter is growing. We started out the season with 0 deaths, and we were going to try to make it through the whole season with 0 deaths. And then, yeah, that happened. Am I absolutely the worst Minecraft player out there right now? I may be. Okay, so we have the first row of villagers in, and it has broken down into utter chaos here. I don't understand why the villagers keep breeding. I thought for sure we had the right number of villagers for the right number of doors. Maybe it is broken after the update. I mean, we still got the old breeding mechanics, the old trading mechanics, but maybe something else is not quite right. Because I've noticed this whole time I've been moving these villagers and they've been breeding up. Normally what you will see is around this, outside of this building, you will get iron golems spawning. And we have not had a single iron golem spawn. And if you remember, early on, one of the reasons I wanted to get a villager breeder going is to get an iron golem or 2 or 3. For down below we were going to make some mini slime farms. But as of yet, I have not seen a single iron golem spawn. I've built this, basically the same style of breeder in a few worlds, a few realms, and I always get iron golems spawning. Not quite sure what's going on. I don't know if I have enough area. Usually it didn't take but about 6 blocks out to either direction. Sometimes not even 3 blocks. I think I built one with 3 blocks out. And we're just not getting them, and I don't know if it's because this area here is not fully 3 blocks out or 4 blocks out. But it seems like they would still have area to spawn on both ends and the back. So that is not leaving me much hope that I'm going to get iron golems. I don't know what we're going to do about that. So we're going to keep going. We're going to get in our inside ring of villagers. This is going to be our hallway. Our next little shelf is going to be on there, and our next spawn pads, or not spawn pads, but our next villager pads are going to be on this level here. So we're going to get those in, get some more villagers moved, see if we can do something about the spawning. We'll probably just have to break the doors out of the breeder up there. If we get the doors broken, maybe they won't keep breeding, because there's 3 babies over there. This guy's grown up running around outside. There's babies running around over here. They're on top of my furnace array. They're running around over in the sugar cane. They're standing here trying to fish. And again, it's just strange. It's just, can I trade with the baby clerics? These guys are just all over the place. I don't ever remember that being anything. I could be wrong, but I never remember being able to walk up to a baby villager and see what he is or be able to trade with him. That's just, I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I do not remember that being a thing. So we're going to keep working on the trading post. I don't know what to call it. The trading hall, the trading building, and there's more baby. They're all over the place. That little guy's a farmer. We've only got 2 farmers right now. We definitely need another farmer. And we'll put a couple of farmers on the inside here. Put some more clerics on the inside here and finish it out with librarians maybe. This guy's our shepherd. So we're going to keep working on that. And we'll come back when we get that completed.